Welcome in, family. If this is your first time joining, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Alright, you guys, y'all already know if y'all need anything from me, everything is in the description below. Join membership for exclusive merch and perks, okay? Also, if it's anything that you need from me, intuitive reading, soul healing, okay, holistic products or tools, you can check out 𝓓𝓸𝓷𝓪𝓽𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓪. Alright, y'all, look, I'm excited. We have a new class that's going to take place every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called Awaken. It is a roundtable talk. Any and everybody is invited to participate, okay? Classes will be limited. When I'm talking about limited, I'm talking about the participants, only because we want to keep it very intimate, okay? And don't forget, these classes are not only generated for the woman, even though I'm always advocating for the woman, okay, because I do want to awaken all my women to their voice, to their power, okay, seeing as though I'm a woman who had to really fully step into her own power. But men are welcomed as well, but we would really love if the women could get aboard, okay? I know a lot of my women want soul family, a sister circle, if you may, a safe space to tell their story, to be able to transform their thoughts, to really be able to sit in their truth, okay? Because it's a lot of people who try to make you feel small or ashamed of what you've been through in the past, as if you cannot transform into a better, a higher version of yourself, okay? This roundtable talk is for that. We're going to get very raw, very vulnerable. The stories are going to be real. You're going to hear some of my stories as well. I really just cannot, I can't wait, because I really feel like I want to really connect with you guys on a different type of level, and this will be the opportunity to do so, okay? We get a little personal here, as in you may think or feel that I'm speaking to you, and I might be a guy that is speaking to you, okay, being a vessel. But this roundtable talk is really going to allow us to dive deep in what we've been through, really unpack some of the traumatic experiences that we have. You know, you never even know. It could be somebody who is going to bond through a story that you tell, or you're going to help somebody awaken something inside of them, and so forth and so forth and so forth, okay? I pray that this is going to be a domino effect. I want everybody to be touched in any kind of way that is helpful. I want you to leave the class every Thursday feeling more empowered than you did when you stepped in. All right? We're just here to heal. We are just here to heal and have a safe space while doing so. All right, you guys. If you need any of that, if you are feeling called to do any of those things, if your soul is guiding you to that class, we would love to have you over there. All right, you guys. Oh, that was a good little spill. Now, you guys, we are experiencing the beaver moon. If you are coming across this and it is nowhere near a beaver moon, this is a full moon where you are getting more clarity, all right, around certain situations, around who you are. You're also reflecting, okay, what has transpired. Why do I feel the need to do that? Why do I not feel the need? A lot of self-reflection and reflecting on situations and vice versa. Also, releasing, so we can allow more abundant energy to actually flow within inside of us, okay? You cannot attract better energy or even more abundance when you have a lot of negativity harvesting inside of you. A lot of things need to be let go, and that is what's going on this full moon. All right, So let's just get some energy out and see what's going on this full moon. Spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors, please protect me as I channel through the messages for the collective. Any negative energy coming my way or the collective's way, please return to sender. Okay, let's get it. Let me see. Where am I feeling guided to? Listen, it's interesting. It's interesting. When I was getting ready, wish fulfillment fell out on the floor and love begins. Whew. Somebody's about to get a wish fulfillment, okay? After this releasing and reflecting and getting a clear sense of who you are, what you've been through, and just again reclaiming your power, your truth. You're about to get something that is destined for you, baby. I love that. I love that. Let's see what we got coming out. I don't think I'm going to start out with my everyday witch, I think. Yeah. Let's start out with the everyday witch. Remember, I'm not promoting for any of these cards, but I do believe that, you know, because when I wanted to learn tarot, I wanted people to share whatever deck they had, and I would literally like watch stuff and I would pause it. I would like screenshot it so I could see the deck. However, we don't have to do all of that over here. Today I'm going to start out with the Everyday Witch Oracle. This is what it looks like. If you're wanting to pick that up, if you're into tarot, or you pull your own cards, okay. We're never opposed to either. Okay, a lot of you are learning spirituality or it's starting to pique your interest. All right, let's see what we got coming out. Spirits. Let's see. I'm feeling good today. The vibe is good. The mood, magnificent. Okay, the weather is great. It's not cold out here. I just knew I was about to have to turn on my fireplace, baby. It is not cold at all. It feels great, actually. Okay. All right, let's see what we got coming out. Spirit, can we get some energy around the collective at this time? Could we please get some energy around collective at this time? The crows are out, honey. All right, can we get one more? Also, I did say this moon cycle is about being able to release old things so the new things could come in. Okay, it's really still a harvesting moon. Okay, interesting. First card out, we have plant the seeds. Next, we have cleansing body and spirit. Baby, if this did not just go into what I was just saying, I don't know what is. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are about to plant seeds that you've been waiting, or you've been waiting kind of for the green light. Look, affirmation for positive change. I cannot make this up. Again, a lot of you are about to embark or act on something that you were waiting to get the green light for. Okay, whether it was for your from your ancestors, from Spirit himself. Okay, you were waiting for some type of confirmation, or you were waiting for the green light. This season, you could have also been urged to, like, whatever idea is coming up, it could have just now started to circulate even more in your mind, or even on social media. No, you know, I know when I'm talking about something, or if I'm thinking about something, they say your brain waves is now connected to your devices. Oh my God. But anyway, they say that when you're thinking certain things, that's why certain ads pop up, because of the frequency between your mind and the phone. However, anyway, some of you guys could be getting reoccurring thoughts about something that you thought about starting in the past. This is the time, okay? This is the time for you to go ahead and start planting those seeds. And then after you plant those seeds, meaning whether it's the initial, I'm writing down my business plan, I'm getting together the names of the company. I'm just jotting down the potential names. I'm jotting down what I could potentially sell, whatever I could potentially, if it's something that you're going to do, maybe I'm going to do it by myself, or I'm going to see if I'm going to have a co-host, a couple different guests, like jotting that down. Who do you have in mind? Just kind of really putting things in perspective, okay? Really, before we get into the heavy work. A lot of you guys are really about to embark on something that is going to make you have to get dirty, okay? It's going to make you get dirty, whether physically or spiritually. And when I say spiritually, I'm not talking about the witch and woo-woo, okay? I'm talking about really learning how to walk away from certain things, from certain people, places, and things that really try to pull you back in a lower vibration. All right, I'm gonna give an example because it's very interesting that I keep encountering this. I have of course I'm not gonna say their name, but I'm sure you know they're watching. But anywho, low vibrational people that are trying to bait me, okay? Because I've gone through a transformation. I'm still undergoing a transformation. And of course, that comes with a lot of leaving people where they were, okay? Especially a lot of people that don't resonate with me anymore, okay? I'm having to leave them behind. Hell, I already left them behind. And they cannot stand it. I cannot tell you how many weeks it's been where people are actively not wanting to leave my life, harassing me, if you may. But anywho, every time I go out, it's ironic that I'm running into this spirit and they're trying to bait me, okay? It's like reactive abuse. I want to say something. I want to say something. I want to be seen by the collective. Well, I'm just going to continue to act like I don't see you because, again, a lot of moving in your purpose is going to trigger a lot of people. It's going to make them want to bait you. Have you really changed? They ain't say that. They ain't that changed if they say they da-da-da-da. If they react and da-da-da. Listen, I never want to tell anybody not to stand up for themselves. I'm just saying, please remember in certain situations, God, Spirit, Vishnu, Allah, whoever you refer to, they're putting you in a position where they're going to constantly make you level up because it's a constant test to your faith and your actual purpose. Are you going to take us higher? Us as in your spirit guides, us as in your lineage, us as in the next generation. Are you going to take us higher, or are you going to allow people right now in this moment, this season, to keep bringing you back down or to bait you into going back down into a lower vibration? Because eventually that is the climb of, I was about to say success, but also personal growth. New levels, new devils. When you start to grow, people will want to test you. Oh, did you really grow? Well, I wonder if I say this and I say that, will you give me a little bit of attention? And every time I meet this energy, it's like such a, God, I don't even want to get that ugly. My spirit guys is like, nah, this you can go ahead, and I'm still not going to, but these are really desperate energies because they're making, like, they're trying to make me acknowledge them. And you got to understand that it's gonna be very challenging. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't even know if you're experiencing this or if you are having issues where you can't really freely move away from certain people because of your job, because of your family, or because of circles that you guys mutually run into. I don't know. I'm just telling you, The more you take the high road, the more somebody else looks more unhinged. The more you take the high road, the more the divine pulls you closer to them and you get rewarded. And it's not a sense in, I need to do this so I can get good things. No. You need to do that because you're a good person and you don't stoop to these people's levels at all. And I'm so keen on telling people, when you react to other people's emotions or their outrages, it's solely because, one, yeah, they are gaslighting you, but two, you're allowing them to control you, have mind control over you. Because what do they want to do? What is the objective? To get you out of character. So if they say anything, they do anything, they're rage baiting you, and they're emotionally abusing you. Let's call it what it really is. And it's reactive abuse because they're wanting you to get out of character. Just for them to say, oh, I got him. Told you I could still make them mad. Oh, I feel like something. Because really what it is they're going to want to seek validation through you because you no longer pay them any attention. They're this big. And you're a whole big motherfucking deal now. So be mindful of people trying to rage bait you in this period. Because again, new levels, new devils. That's what they want. They want you to get out of character. They want you to forget what your mission is. They want you to be so up in your mind about being upset, get back, that you forget what it is you need to be focused on. And that's the money. That's the abundance. That's just the level up. The collective purpose. Right now, it needs to be about you. Right now, in this moment, it needs to be about you. That's why we have cleansing body and spirit. Getting people away from you. Clearing negative energy from your aura. More spiritual maintenance. More taking time to really soak and nourish your body. Take care of your body right now. From the things that you put in it. From the things you're allowing to touch it. And I'm talking about person or product. Carve out more time for you. So you can hear the divine. So you can hear your mind. More relaxation. More feminine energy, more loving energy, loving and caring on your body, your mind, your spirit. Things that nurture you without you feeling depleted, mentally drained. And just overall keeps you stuck. Your mind needs to be clear so that energetic field can be clear as well to bring in whatever it is that you need. Okay, because you're getting signs and confirmations. You're getting, signs and confirmations about moving away. Could be considered the Six of Swords card. Moving away from, again, negativity. It's like she's looking over here. She's like I don't see nothing. Somebody at the bottom of the ocean like this. What was I just saying? People are trying to get your attention because you're no longer paying attention to them. This is your show now. They can't stand it. They want to be acknowledged by you. Nah, boo. Don't see ya. Anywho, a lot of you could be needing to take a rest from also being, a lot of y'all could want to just be right now, and spirit could be wanting a lot of you to do that. Okay, allow your prayers and wishes to be fulfilled. When I seen wish fulfillment coming out, your spirit guides could be saying you also could have planted seeds in a previous season, and now this is the time for you to just relax, be in your receiving energy. You've done so much already. I'm also hearing now it's time for you to relax. Now it's about time for you to slow down. You're about to be able to slow down now. And you're getting signs and synchronicities through birds. Because it's interesting, all day today I've seen crows, all day today. And I've seen one a couple of times. And spiritually that means like the loss of something or someone. So I don't know, somebody could be going, you know, we don't want to project, but that's symbolically, you could be getting a message that something is leaving your life, okay? Whether it was an old person, place, or thing, something is leaving your life, something that no longer serves you. So you could, again, receive these wishes that you prayed about. Somebody could do a lot of prayer before the sun comes up, or somebody's needing to start doing that at that time, or doing a prayer when the sun comes up and the sun is about to go down. Somebody is also, somebody's being called home. Okay, that's no funny business. Like, somebody may need to prep work. Somebody could be being called home. Somebody also has some spirit animals really watching over you in this time. Really protecting your inner happiness is what I heard. Like, they're not letting anybody or anything stand in the way of this happiness that you deserve in this season coming. I also feel like somebody's spiritual gifts are heightening. You're about to be able to, like, if you were a person whose discernment was just like, as soon as you get around somebody, you could just feel the energy, either it's good or it's bad. You thought that was like sharp as fuck. You're about to unlock something else that puts you in like a trance of people feeling like, I don't even want to come around you if I have bad intentions, because I know you will pick up on that shit. Alright, let's see what what's coming out. We got the plane hovering. Okay, so again, somebody could be wanting your energy. People could be wanting your energy. Yeah, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, do no evil. Again, what did I just say? When I was referring to the situations, again, it's like I don't see anything, out of sight, out of mind. I don't speak on things. You're leveling up because the person that you are becoming, the person that you've been striving to be from the previous seasons, like, again, whether it was uprooting relationships and planting new seeds in your own foundation, you are turning into a person who, again, is leaving a lot of things up to the divine. And that's when you know you truly have worked on yourself and you've healed, because you're not worried about the get back. You're not worried about the karma. It's like, okay, in due time, Spirit, my ancestors, my guides, they will handle whatever it is that is taunting me right now. Okay? And I feel like you don't have a lot to say to nobody. Like, you have absolutely nothing to say. And it's coming off that way. And this is why people are really wanting to be in your energy, because you could have, again, blocked a lot of people off, shut yourself down from a lot of situations that were trying to involve you. You could, again, just not be speaking on certain situations. Somebody has like a celebrity effect. It's like, and it's strongly coming through like that Beyonce celebrity effect. Like, you know how Beyonce, she don't address shit. It's like you can talk all the shit you want to and da-da-da-da, but it's like, as soon as she pop back out, another manifestation, another business, another this, another that. And it's like, all you can do, all people can do is be in the energy of talking. And you're still not saying anything. Everything else you're doing is like, your seeds are talking for you. The things that you planted is speaking for you. Your work is speaking for you. The work you've done on yourself as a person is speaking for you. Jupiter at the bottom of the deck. Again, Jupiter at the bottom of the deck, we got Sagittarian and Pisces energy, baby. It's talking about change and growth and expansion. What did I say? You've grown too much as a person. This newer version of yourself, baby, you are on a whole nother level energetically. These people don't resonate with you. That's why you're like, I'm so disgusted. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The energy I was encountering was like so, I was just so embarrassed for them, because it was like, baby, I'm in my 30s. They had to be in their 40s. And you're yelling for attention in a nice restaurant. Our first thing I thought was, you can't take people nowhere. I mean, it was insane. The energy shift was just such, oh, baby, the energetic match was not there. And that's what I'm telling you. People are saying that you are taking a certain religion very seriously. Like, when I tell you, you are not into anything, it's like I've trained myself to not be reactive. You could have literally been somebody who was TTG, trained to go all the time. When I tell you, nobody is getting you out of their energy. Nobody is making you, baby, nobody can get me out of the energy of what the fuck I got going on, right? You can't. You can't. And I said what I said, okay? So again, it could be a lot of mind training over the last seasons of like really investing in yourself when it comes to anger management. What makes me react? You could have been going to anger management classes. You could have been into therapy. You could just be trying to, again, more zen. You could be into more yoga, trying to really keep your mind in a tranquil state. We had the devil pop out here. I'm telling you, when I said earlier I can't get rid of these people, I'm not lying. This the energy they're in, and that's what I was saying. When I was out and the constant like yelling my name for valid, it was like you become obsessed at this moment, because all you keep saying my name, regurgitating. It was disgusting. It was like an obsession. You can have people really obsessing to get in your energy. I'm telling you, when I say these people don't want to be left behind, but these are the same people who betrayed me, backstabbed me, but you don't want me to leave you behind. Now tell me that ain't a kind of abuse, whether that's in a platonic or romantic relationship. It is. And the fact that I will not stoop down to these people's levels is baffling to them. But it's not to me, because I'm heavy in my beliefs, my religions. I know that I'm being trained right now, and that within itself is giving me the discipline that I need to continue to further be who I know I'm destined to be. I be damned. What Beyonce say? Not be damned if I, because I be damned. Listen, bottom of the deck, why worry about the monkeys if it's not even your circus? Focus on things that are yours to change. I'm just here for the popcorn, baby. I was just out trying to get me something to eat, and these monkeys is running rapid, baby. But it won't my show. Ain't my show. But keep my name out of it, okay? I'm telling you, a lot of cinematic shifts. Okay, a lot of y'all could really be going through ascension symptoms right now. A lot of growing pains. Your body is morphing into something that it has never been before. That's why your diet could be changing. Mine has changed significantly. Like I was forced. Okay, Spirit, I ain't upset about it. I was forced to stop eating meat. I was forced. But I'm not mad. But I'm just saying, a lot of you are choosing to go down a road of enlightenment. And your ancestors are fucking proud, bro. They are proud. Because a lot of them didn't get to take this walk last lifetime. I'm also hearing a lot of you got their gifts. They were passed down to you. They weren't able to fulfill their mission last lifetime. That's why it's so imperative, so important that I'm always trying to find somebody who wants to align with their higher self. I don't give a damn who I'm talking to. You get to talking to me about spirituality, baby. When I say spirituality, I'm talking about being more tapped into yourself. That's what I'm talking about when I say spirituality. And when anybody starts talking that shit like that to me, baby, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I want more change for the better in the world. You have to be the change you want to see. So if it's me giving out a piece of advice, if it's me running my yap for damn hours on end, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, because that's what I know I was put here to do. Wake the masses up. I was here to wake another person up. We're waking up the collective conscious. We want everybody on board. We want everybody coming away from their shadow self. And when I'm talking about shadow self, I'm talking about they devil side. Okay? That being impulsive, being abusive, just being in low vibrational energy, like all the time, like want to do harm to other people. We're not in that energy. I'm not in that energy. And if you watching me and you in that energy, baby, this ain't your channel. I ain't gonna hold you. This is not the motherfucking channel for you, boo. So again, I feel like a lot of you with joy and delight at the bottom of the deck. Again, a lot of you are, and she has on a red dress, that signifies vitality. There's a lot of you are taking that walk that your ancestors could not take. You're showing people what it's like to really be an empress, emperor energy. To be able to provide for yourself, to be able to love and nurture yourself. And as soon as your cup is runneth over, you're able to help somebody else do that as well. Because again, you cannot help, you cannot give, you cannot do any of that from an empty cup of your own. But it's very imperative that you know that you have to be able to fill your own cup up. You cannot be relying on nobody else to make you happy. You can't be relying on nobody else to give you money, resources. You can't. It has to be something that is in you. Something that you want. Something that you want to embody. It's an embodiment. And we all can achieve it. It doesn't matter where we come from, what we were told, what we were programmed to think. We all can embody that energy. Will it take time? Yes. Will it require you to really buckle down and focus on yourself? Of course. Are you going to lose some of the people around you? Hell, if not all. Of course. But that's just the price we pay sometimes. Because just like a tree, it is fall. Those leaves fall off. But you get new ones. But that tree is steady being sturdy. Steady growing roots. Talking about you. Alright, you guys, I'm going to leave this message here. I hope this message was for somebody who needed to hear it. And again, if this message resonated with you, please, 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 please drop a like. Drop the word movement in the comments if you are moving on. If you are about to allow abundance to flow into your life, spiritually and materially. Alright, you guys, I hope this message was for somebody who needed to hear it. Until next time, love and light. Bye.